Hello, welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today I'm going to take a look at a beer which I had at a recent sampling session with three good friends, and the beer is the one you see above. It is Struise Pannepot Reserva, and this was a 2009 vintage, and I'll talk about it in a minute, but first a little bit about Struise. Struise is located near Vleeteren in Belgium, and it's kind of close to the Atlantic and close to the border with France. It was founded in 2001 by two gentlemen who were owners of an ostrich raising farm. If you look at their logo, you'll see ostriches on it. They were originally gypsy brewers, but then in 2003 they started making their beers at the Collier Brewery, and in 2006 at a facility in Decca, and finally in 2014 they got their own brew house in Vleeteren. And the name for the name de Struise is an old Flemish word for ostrich, and so they were ostrich farmers, and it's also apparently a contemporary slang term meaning tough. And they make a variety of beers, and some of them are quite well known. Probably the most famous is Black Albert. So if you put a link to their website, you can see Black Albert was a 13% imperial stout. They also made Black Damnation, and they have a project with that. And actually, Black Albert serves as the base for a variety of experimental beers that they make. They make, on the base of Black Albert, they make whiskey, rum, coffee, an Eisbach version, etc. Some of them are available only at the brewery or at beer festivals, but they have quite a good reputation for being a fairly young Belgian brewery. All right, well, let's take a look at the beer here today, the Pannepot Reserva 2019. So there are basically three versions of this here. The Pannepot is an unaged version of it, kind of like a Flanders Red sort. And then the Pannepot Reserva is an oak-aged one. It's brewed with some spices and aged in French oak. And there's another one called the Grand Reserva. And this one finishes the last 10 months in Calvados oak barrels. So three different versions, and the one I have is kind of the middle one, the Reserva. It's a 2019 vintage, so 2025. So this one is about 16 years old. 10% alcohol by volume. The website I checked, the price where I bought it was a long time ago, but currently about 3,600 yen, or $24 or so. In euros, maybe about 22 euros. And Pannepot, the basic Pannepot, is actually their most popular beer that they make. And on tap, there were 1,790 ratings for this beer, 4.31 out of 5, very, very high. And Beer Advocate, 407 ratings for all vintages, not just 1 year, and 4.31, exactly the same. So again, it's a Belgian ale brewed with spices and aged in oak for a year at least. And the Pannepot, as you see the picture here, the Pannepot is actually the traditional style of boat in the Dupont area. And here's a map of where Dupont is. So it's a type of a fishing boat. So what did we think? What did we think of this beer? Well, this beer was very dark brown, had no head, it was slick, carbonation was pretty much gone, of course, after all that time. A very earthy aroma of prunes and certainly a lot of oak. The flavor, more prunes and sugar, soy sauce. One person commented black olives, cola, vanilla, mushrooms. It was certainly past its prime, but so 4 years in the barrel apparently, 20 years old almost, and I was kind of surprised at the amount of residual sweetness that was still remaining in the beer. It really was quite surprising. So if you happen to see bottles of this, go out and buy it. I think some places carry it, and it's kind of off the radar for a lot of beer geeks. Give it a try and see what you think. And I hope you will subscribe to the channel, please, and leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. Tell me your experience with Belgian beers, with barrel-aged beers like this. Okay, so once again, it's called Pannepot, Struise Pannepot Reserva 2009 vintage, 10% Belgian strong dark ale, or maybe we could even call it a quad. So that's it for now. Please do take care. Hope you're well, stay healthy, and be sure to drink good beer. Take care. Bye-bye.